Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Guys, just woke up, kissed my wife goodbye in the sweetest of ways, prepared my breakfast and my lunch, and now I'm ready for work. It's currently 4:18 a.m. I gotta be at work in like 12 minutes, so I'm already late. I'm already running late, but gotta talk football, man. Gotta talk World Cup for sure. And before I start driving, let me read what I gotta read, and then I start talking. So, Islamic Republic of Iran 2, New Zealand 2. In terms of the goals, we had Elijah Just, I think that's his first name, Elijah Just going in just the 7th minute. Ball brilliantly held up by Chris Wood, the most legendary player of all time. Passed on, cut through the Iranian defense, smashed into the back of the net. New Zealand 1 up. I knew Iran was shell-shocked a bit, but you got to give it to them, though. They kept fighting, and he stayed in the game, equalizing a 32nd minute there by Rezaeian. He doesn't go by Rezaeian, but he goes by Ramin. He was the best player for Iran on the day. 36 years old, and, you know, I know a lot of people probably didn't agree with him being at the World Cup amongst other players as well being at the World Cup. But that was a quality performance by Ramin, though. Playing at right back, right wing back. He did assist the second goal for Iran as well. So, got to give it up to him. So, the two teams scrapped it out. I think they played each other, you know, equally. It wasn't Iran being more dominant throughout the whole game and New Zealand just sit back and defend. I think it was a very equal game of football. Even though Iran did get more chances, you know, did create more chances in 17 shots, 4 on target, they only had 47% of the ball. New Zealand had 53%, 13 shots, 8 on target. You know, they test Ali Reza Van and beat him twice. 55th minute, Elijah Just again. Oh my God. The build-up for that goal, simply just exquisite. Simply just exquisite. Put it in the back of the net again. That was a really cheeky finish. But Iran kept fighting, and Mohabi's header, you know, was put in the back of the net after a brilliant cross, man. Brilliant cross by Ramin again. So, 2-2. This game could have went any way, man. New Zealand could have walked away victorious. Iran could have walked away victorious. But you got to give it up to Iran for coming back twice in the game and actually almost going on to win it, because some of the chances they created and they were foiled by New Zealand, simply remarkable. But you could see that New Zealand, every time they conceded, they were kind of shell-shocked. You know, they was like, whoa, we winning this game and can't believe we just conceded. Like, God damn, what are we doing? But, you know, held on for a big point. I know this is a game that Iran fancied winning, because if you look at the other two teams in Group G, there's Belgium and Egypt. These are tough matches for Iran. These are also tough matches for New Zealand, but they knew that they were going to be stacked up against all odds, you know, going into every single game. I think it's okay for me to go now, you know, get the oil circulating in the engine, and we can now hit the road. So I will be early to work. I will get there early. You know, just early, just. But that was a quality performance by New Zealand, though. I'm not going to lie. That guy, man, I think his name is Sarpreet Singh. He's nice. Sarpreet Singh is nice. Tim Payne, you know, he had a quality game as well. Boxall, You know, I think the entire Kasese, the entire New Zealand team, you know, played well as a unit, and they actually, you know, represented very, very well. I gotta give it up to New Zealand. 4 World Cup matches played now, unbeaten. That's legendary stuff there by the All Whites of New Zealand. You know, or in the cricket world, they're known as the All Blacks. Listen, that's legendary stuff. These guys are unbeaten at the World Cup. Is there another team that's unbeaten at the World Cup? You might have to, listen, needle in a haystack. But we know New Zealand are unbeaten at World Cups, albeit only 4 matches played. So, definitely their manager would be happy. Manager Darren Basile, he's an English coach. He will definitely be happy about the performance. You know, they have something to work with going into their next match. In terms of their next game, let me see. For New Zealand, their next game is against Egypt. You know, they would be looking, you know, to put on a clinic against Egypt as well, and even take the game to Egypt and walk away with something. They might have to approach the game a little different, but who knows, man? It might just be all in the same. Belgium would be their sternest test, and being that would be the final game in the group for Belgium, it probably, you know, either set things up nicely so that Belgium could actually, you know, take all 3 points, or New Zealand potentially could knock Belgium out of the freaking World Cup. You know, so yeah. As for Iran, they play Belgium next. That's going to be a tough game. You know, a point would do. A point would do. But it means that they would have to probably defeat Egypt to get past, you know, the group phase. Because I don't know if 3 points is going to do it. Maybe if all the third place teams don't do too well, 3 points might just do it. I don't think 2 points would be good enough. I think 3 points would be okay. You know, might be able to squeeze in, you know, with 3 points. But I think 4 points is the sweet spot here for a third place team to go through to the next round, in my opinion. You know, so yeah. But it was a well-contested match. It was one of the most entertaining and exciting matches at the World Cup so far. So, got to give it up to Iran. Got to give it up to New Zealand. So, I don't know the Iranian manager, guys. I'm not going to act like I know the Iranian manager. I don't even know the New Zealand manager. You know, I'm learning as I'm going. Seriously. It feels like 1998 again when I watched my first World Cup, you know. This time around, a lot of things feel brand new to me because wasn't really covering a lot of international football across the last 4 years. Haven't even done a lot of YouTube across the last 4 years. But it's the World Cup. I'm back, and we're going to enjoy this tournament, man. A lot of games today. I'm hoping that we don't get 4 draws or 3. I think there's 3 games today. I'm hoping I get in 3 draws today. Algeria and Argentina clash. Norway versus Iraq. And the other game is, what's the other game? I can't remember the other game right now. But I should remember the other game, but I just can't. I'm running a blank on the other game right now. But it's not important. Big point for New Zealand. I guess Iran would feel like they should have won this game, but they were definitely put to the test. And luckily, not to the sword. So guys, I'm your boy Dom. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. Go check out all the other content on the channel. And until my next one, peace out. Rich Squad. Guys, talk to you soon, man. Peace.